It's the time of the season when love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy and let me try with pleasured hands to take you in the sun to promised lands, to show you everyone. It's the time of the season for love.
Graduation. Why is it important to us? It's that time of year again. It's about early June when the weather and temperature hit their highs and when teenagers, like ourselves, crave to escape the confinements of the organized higher learning institution we call high school. Usually by this time, students fantasize of days frolicking in the summer sun and sand at some faraway beach at some faraway place. However, this year is different. This year, we did not coordinate next year's classes with our friends, nor did we groan about the new block schedule that we will suffer in the fall. Instead, this year, we, the class of 2013, will graduate from Doherty Valley, a rite of passage tens of thousands of seniors in high school across the country perform every year. So, what is it about graduation that holds a significant place in a person's mind, next to memories of marriage, the births of their children, and whatnot? Why is the ritual of walking across the stage for some piece of paper so near and dear to our hearts? We begin by looking at graduation by its raw definition. 1, a receiving or conferring of an academic degree or diploma. 2, a ceremony at which degrees are conferred. This states the obvious and is not as helpful as I thought it could be, but from the word ceremony, we know that graduation at its simplest form is a significant occasion. It is a formal accomplishment. At the end of every 4 years, students will have completed a multitude of classes ranging in difficulty from Art 1 to Calculus BC. This may be interchangeable for some, cough, cough, sigh, in order to fulfill the requirements needed to obtain the most basic form of education needed for some jobs in higher education. In today's society, receiving a high school diploma and reaching towards higher education is perceived as a milestone towards a student's success in life. A report from the Department of Education reveals that 78.9% of all American students had graduated on time from 2009 to 2010, and that number is continuously increasing. This deserves some, as students dedicate the majority of their adolescent lives to learning skills and concepts in school that will in some ways allow them to get ahead in life. As many of us know, education is the key to higher earnings and to a higher standard of living. But I do not believe that the significant personal attachment to high school graduation for students lies only with the prospect of advancing themselves in society. I believe high school graduation marks a sentimental parting with the tradition that is the high school experience that students have grown to know over the past 4 years. Not too long ago did we dream about entering school as freshmen, attending sports events, making new friends, dominating the so-called benchmark and SAT, and going to prom and parties and whatnot. But by now, most of us have witnessed the majority of these. And what I find interesting is that rather than the particular event that took place, students are sentimental about the memories of feelings and experiences high school and its facilitated academic and intramural events have bestowed upon us. Memories such as dealing with stress, making mistakes, the trials and tribulations of relationships, the eventual progress and success of our effort, and complete elation in what we have accomplished. We have learned from all of these memories, and they have shaped us into the individuals that we are today. High school graduation is somewhat of an accumulated wake-up call to remind those of us leaving high school how far we have come, how far we have grown, and most of all, how much more growing we still need to go. Like our parents, we, the class of 2013, will soon begin to refer to high school as the glory days. It is a time when students learn not only about themselves, but the world around them. Thus, back to the original question, why is graduation so important to us? Graduation is needed and cherished because it is the capstone to the life-changing experience that high school is. It brings one part of a student's life to a close, as they step even closer to the real world than ever before. And it is the commencement of a student's meteoric